Excuse you. What are you doing? Are you having a tantrum? I think you are, aren't you? You're in a little paddy. I think we need to adjust your head collar a bit, mate. I'm not liking how that's sitting. No. Not very good, is it? So he's not doing it now that I've got the camera on him, but a second ago he was lunging those front legs out like an absolute child, weren't you? Anyway, welcome back, guys. We're going to take Mr. Blueberry out for another little walkies today. I'll be completely honest, this is only his second walk. So his first little walk we went out on, I don't know, like a week and a half ago. I filmed it and shared that with you guys. I haven't actually got him out since then, just because life, basically. Like, I'm not going to stand here and make excuses and be like, oh yeah, we've been out every day and we're making so much progress, when we're not, because we haven't. It just hasn't happened for various reasons. One of them being that I did my back in big time on the weekend. That hurt a lot. Couldn't walk. It sucked. So yeah, basically this is going to be his second little walk out today. I don't think I'm going to bother with a long line today. I got it out, but it felt really fiddly last time. Like, he has his moments. He can be a bit of a kite pony every now and then, but he's not generally that bad. Like Woodster, I feel safer having a long line when I'm doing stuff like that with him, just because he has a tendency to do his little rodeos and go into like bronc mode, and he just boing, 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 and he won't stop until he's like away from you. But Blue doesn't really do that. He tends to get to the end of the rope and be like, oh, okay, I'll stop now, don't you? You're a good boy for that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take him out on a lead rope. I can't be bothered with all that rope. It's just too much faff for my brain to have to deal with. But yeah, I thought I would just grab the camera out before we go and show you guys how he's looking. Partly for you guys to have a look, and partly so I've got a point of reference going forward, because I didn't really do this last time. But as you can see, he's looking okay. Like, body condition wise, he's lean. Like, he's got a lot of hair on him at the moment, which is hiding some of his leaner bits. So he is lean, but he's not by any stretch of the imagination thin. We've still got a little bit of fat coverage over here, which is a bit slightly frustrating and concerning, because obviously that's possibly pointing towards EMS issues, metabolic issues. He's got no fat at all over his shoulders. We can actually feel his spine a little bit now, which I'm not... I have mixed feelings about this. I mean, it's good that he's lost the weight, but I don't like the fact that we can feel his spine, so I'm not actually happy with that. We need to get some muscle built back up on here. We can feel his hip bone quite nicely. That hasn't seen the light of day for a while, that's for damn sure. But yeah, overall, he's come out of the other end of this starvation pretty well. We needed him to lose the weight, and he has lost the weight. And I'm happy with him. I am happy with him. So we just need to start building up some muscle, don't we? Yeah, we need life to go in our favour. You've got eye bogies again, haven't you? Look at that. Always got eye bogies, you, and that little pony. Gross, aren't you? Yeah. So yeah, we just need to crack on and get building you back up, don't we? We need life to stop being a pain in the butt. Can I grab that? Because it's really... Oh, there we go. Yeah. You're so good, aren't you? Yeah. We need to crack on, basically. Just crack on, get muscle on, get back on him, and get you out absolutely beasting the show world, yeah? He's like, yeah, I'm ready, let's do this! If it wasn't for copywriting issues, I would so be cueing the Rocky music right now. Right, let's get going, big man. Well, we've just completely pooed our pants because there's a deer in the hedge, haven't we? Yeah, it scared me as well, to be fair. Right, I've not set my my little GoPro stick up very well. There we go, hopefully we're not going to wobble around. You all right, Blue? Yeah, you cool? You over it? So I have opted for the lead rope, but I have tied a knot in the end. Just in case you do decide to go up like a kite, which you might now that the deer has upset you, huh? Go on, mate. Good boy. So one of the reasons that we have not been out since I last updated, oh blimey, since I last updated you guys on Blue, Like I said, other than just general life crap. Which side do I want to be on? I want to be on this side. Good boy. I want to be on this side of you. There we go. That's where I want to be. There we go. Come on then. Let's go, handsome. Yeah, so one of the reasons, other than just generic life issues, is because he was actually a little bit sore after our last walkies. Not like, he wasn't like sore, like he wasn't worryingly sore. He was just kind of like, I haven't exercised in ages and I might have overdone it a bit sore, you know, that kind of sore. And I was like, let's just let him have a few days, and then a few days turned into a few more days, and then life started happening. So yes, he's probably going to be a bit excited again and probably going to overdo it again, and then we're probably going to end up having to give him a few more days off again, but it's fine. We can do some in-hand stuff, like just on the driveway, in between maybe. I'd like to get him doing some like, just like generic in-hand stuff, like get him doing some rein back, get him doing some sidestepping, some half passes, some leg yielding, like lateral work in hand, just to get him start using those muscles again. And then, like I said in our previous video, the plan is, once he's been doing this for a little while, then we're going to start chucking the saddle on him and he can walk out with his saddle on. What's that? Is there a scary piece of polystyrene? Huh? Funny boy. Yeah, just gotta try and build him up gradually. We don't want to overdo it and break the blueberry again, do we? No, and we especially don't want to break your feet. I really would like to get you wearing some booties, mate. But even though his feet are in much better shape now, they're still massive. I was actually talking to a friend about this a couple of weeks ago. She had a similar issue with hoof boots, and she said that she padded out the toes. I think she said she used like foam, like the kind of foam you get in yoga mats, so it's quite firm. And she padded out the toes because she also had a shoulder. Hell no, horse. Get your ass back around there. That is rude. Thank you. Such a monster. Yeah, so, no. Right, I'm going to put you guys down for a bit and I will continue the story. Okay, I don't know how well this is going to go, but yeah, that worked well for her. She managed to pad out the toes because she was having a similar issue as we're having with him. In order to get the width, the boot was going to be too long of a toe. So I might have a little play with that. It's definitely an option. Anyway, I'm going to put you guys down because he is clearly going to be a plonker, and I feel like I'm going to need two hands, aren't I, mate? Yes, we're going to need two hands for you. You're more than a handful, aren't you? You're so bloody handsome, though. You are so... I like the way I say the word handsome, and you're like, oh, do I get a sweet for that? You know, is that just... No, right, get over. Tasty. Tasty sweeties, yeah? So we're just stopping and having a little break a minute. Just because he's getting a bit anxious. I mean, we're at the turning around point anyway. We've come to the end of the road, so we are about to turn around. But he spooked just coming along here. Something rustled in the hedge and upset him again. So I thought, let's just stand here for a minute. You can have some sweeties. You can see he's very worried if you look at his eyes. He's very anxious right now. So I thought if we just stand here and have something nice for a minute, let him calm down a bit. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, because we don't want to turn around and go home on a spook. Do we, mate? No, that's just bad habits, isn't it? Yeah. It's been quite good. He's been a handful, but he's actually listening really well this evening. So I did, hello, I did obviously bring my little sticky with me. It's just like, I literally use this as an extension of my arm. It just helps so much because I can kind of put it out in front of him. So when I want him to stop or slow down or anything, I just have that further reach out in front of him. And if he starts encroaching on my space, obviously I can lift it up. And it's just so much easier. Like it just gives me that little bit more like level of communication with him, rather than not having it. And it's been a massive help because he's being a little bit cheeky. Right, have you calmed down? Should we go back? Yeah? Let's go back. All right. What are you doing? Trouble? So I'm just having a little time out in the shed. He's having a little tie-up time because he needs tie-up time because he hasn't done it for ages. He's not happy about it. Are you? You are protesting, yes. Yes, I know. Do you know what, mate? I'm just kind of done. Like, your feet fall apart anyway, so, you know, go for it. Knock yourself out, mate. Have fun. Have fun, yeah? You slam those feet on the floor if you want to. I'll just keep rasping it off. It's fine. God. Oh, God, I am absolutely done after that. That just kind of escalated. So he got to be quite a handful. He definitely had some kite moments. There are multiple skid marks on the lane, which is impressive given the fact that he doesn't even have shoes on. Like, we made skid marks on tarmac. My arm, I think I may have pulled a muscle in my arm trying to keep hold of the idiot. And yeah, that just, why is he like this? Like, to be fair, he is worse on that side. So obviously when you lead a horse out on the road, you want to be between the horse and the road. Whereas when you would normally lead, like for the show ring, you're on the other side. And so he has had more practice being led from the other side, and he is more polite while being led from the other side, which doesn't excuse his behaviour this evening in any way, shape or form, but I am aware of the fact that he has had a lot more schooling from the other side. But oh my God, I'm exhausted. I'm knackered. I ache. I hurt. He's just a knob. He's such a knob. I don't know if I can keep doing this, actually. I think I might just have to get on him. Because we've got nowhere to do stuff with him at the moment. Like, he needs exercise, but I don't think I can hold on to that like a couple of days a week. That's just not a sensible idea. That and the fact that he kept spinning out and trying to bronk in the middle of the road. Like, the lane is pretty quiet. We did have a few cars pass us. One, bless them, just like pulled right across the middle of the road when they saw us and put their hazards on, which was very sweet. They were obviously trying to stop any other cars that may have been coming. So that was very sweet of them. And then we met another car who was an absolute insert rude word. I'm probably going to have to edit that bit out because I went full cavewoman. I'm not going to lie. I went full cavewoman. You know, YouTube does not like rude words. I said lots of rude words. I said rude words that most people would shudder at very loudly. I did project my voice quite a lot. I know they heard me as well because they sped up. They sped past us, and then after I hurled my abuse at them, they did slow down. I was like, yeah, you better bloody slow down. Could have done it before you went past us, you absolute insert rude word again. But yeah, like, I'd be half tempted to keep it for comedy value, but people will judge me. Like, the internet doesn't need to know how crazy I get. Like, my people in my life know how crazy I get. I don't think the internet is ready for that level of rage, to be fair. But yeah, it was bad. So yeah, that didn't help as well. So then after that, I'm on like high stress mode because I'm thinking, oh God, is another one of these lunatics going to come around the corner now? Because, not being funny, like, if he'd done his kite thing at that moment, that car would have hit us. They were going that fast. There's no way in hell they would have stopped. Obviously, people driving sensibly, yes, would have had no problem stopping, but yeah, basically, I'm not happy with how that went at all. He cannot behave like that on the roads, and then adding into the fact that you've got idiots on the roads as well. So I'm not happy with that at all. I'm going to have to rethink this. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and get on him. If he starts struggling with it, then I'll just have to get off and walk with him, but that was a disaster. That was an absolute disaster. That was so bad. All right, are you ready for this trouble? Are you ready? Am I ready, is the question. I don't know about that. Oh, bugger, dropped it in the mud. All right, hang on. No, you know the deal. You have your bit and then you get your sweetie. Yeah? Bit first, then sweetie. Hang on, let me get it organised. Hang on. Good boy. There you go. All right, do you want another one? Huh? Go. Just remember that I've got lots of sweeties in my pocket, and if you ditch me, you don't get any, okay? Yeah. Good boy. All right, come on, dude. Good boy. So it'll be an interesting scope to see how willing he is for this. It's a little bit too close. Good boy. That'll do. Now I need you to come forward and stand. And walk. One more step. Good boy. Now don't fidget. Good boy. Well done. So I have not sat on this horse for a long time. Stand. Blue. We need to stand. He's a bit fidgety. My goodness. I can't reach that far, mate. My legs aren't that long. Right, come on. Let's come back. I need to do a little bit of mounting training, clearly. Nelly could do with doing this as well. She's got really bad lately. Now, arguably, I could go a bit quicker getting on, but that's not the point. They should stand. And they shouldn't be doing this. Come on, let's come back. Good boy. Stand. Stand. Good boy. Doesn't help that those two idiots are pulling faces at you, does it? And you stand there. Good boy. That's it. Good lad. Good boy. Well done, Bubby. Sweetie? Yeah. Good lad. Look at Nelly's face. She's like, oh, the sweeties. Where's mine? My God, I had these stirrups long on you, mate. This must have been back when I was trying to do dressage stuff on you. Jeez. All right, girth first. Girth seems okay. Am I happy with these stirrups? I'm not sure is the answer. Why are we going backwards? Why are we going backwards, huh? Right. Oh, God, you can see he's been rubbing himself, can't you, little monkey? Okay, so I'm not quite sure how well this is going to go. Saddle feels okay. So I did do a quick saddle check before I got on him. Do you know what? I'm just going to go with the stirrups. Let's just go. Come on. I did do a quick saddle check before I got on him. Everything seems to be okay. Just had a quick feel around it, and like, I think we're going to be okay. Well, hopefully we're not going to move or slide or anything like that. Are we a bit less cocky without me on the ground, huh? Good boy. I thought this might take the wind out of his sails a bit. Walk on. Good boy. So this is the first time I've sat on him in, I don't even know how long actually, a long time, getting on for a year probably. I started to bring him back into work last summer, and I think I did like 2 rides and then he went lame again. So yeah, it's been a bit of a cruddy year for you, hasn't it, mate? But as you would have seen from the beginning of this video, walk on. I have been obviously starting to bring him back into work, and he's just proven to be too much to deal with on the ground. We haven't got facilities to do it safely. So my only other option at this point really is to just hop on him and see how we go. He is very under-muscled. I'm very painfully aware of that. If he shows any signs of struggling or discomfort or anything like that, then obviously we're going to stop and I'll walk him. But yeah, I can't have him behaving like he did yesterday. Again, he was all over the place. He was jumping out in front of traffic. Walk on. So I've just got a little bit more control when I'm on him. Yeah, there's your friend Paddy. Hello, Paddy. Come on, we'll say hello to him on the way back if he's still here. Come on. Work first. You can see your buddy on the way home. Good boy. Naturally, everything is terrifying because I'm not on the ground with him, which is to be expected. That's fine, as long as he holds it together. But yeah, hopefully this way I'm just going to have a little bit more control over him. He can't trample me. I mean, I wasn't worried about losing him yesterday. It was just a case of him swinging out into the road and causing problems. We cannot have that. Good boy, Blue. Hopefully this will be a little bit more successful. He feels okay at the moment. I'm really trying to pay attention to like his footfalls, how his body's feeling. He feels very tense. He's very upright. He's doing a little bit of his Jabba the Hutt. He's quite nervous. He's looking at everything. So, yeah, I don't know if that's just a little bit of like nervous anxiety going through him. I mean, like I said, he's going to be struggling because he's really under-muscled. We have literally starved him. And he's not had the practice going out on the roads that I wanted him to have to sort of like recondition his feet a little bit. That was the other reason that I really wanted to do this walking work with him, was just to give his feet a little bit of road conditioning. But this is cool. We can make this work, can't we, darling? We just have to be nice and steady. Good boy. Thank you. Good boy. And so far, so good. He does feel like he's going to be a tit at some point, though, to be fair. Good lad. I can't tell if he feels a little bit off on one of his fronts. I can't tell if I'm... Like, the problem I've got now is that I'm in absolute paranoia mode with him. And so I feel like I'm looking for problems where there might not necessarily be any. I mean, he's been sound as a pound for months now. He comes out of his stable like a bat out of hell every day. He canters across our gravel yard. We've seen him come down really heavy on stones out there as well, and he's not even flinched, so I think he's fine. Yeah. I need to be aware of his situation, but not a crazy, paranoid horse mama. I need to find a happy medium somewhere here. Oh dear. To be fair, I'm still a paranoid, crazy horse mama with Woodster as well. It's not easy to get over these things. So he feels a bit better there. Maybe it was just a bit of him looking at stuff and... yeah. Good boy. He's feeling really nice, actually. He's marching on. Good boy. But yeah, having my weight on him has definitely taken the wind out of his sails a bit. I think this was a good idea, actually. Oopsie, did you stand on something then, mate? Good boy. I am going to be intrigued to see what condition his feet are in when we get back, though. So his little walk yesterday did cause some breakage to his hoof wall. Not major. We don't like our Jabba the Hutt impression, thank you. That's mean. He really tugs your arms when he does that. So yeah, we had a little bit of breakage when we got back yesterday. I didn't tidy it up because it wasn't awful. But I feel like he's going to need a tidy up rasp when we get back. It's like, I feel like we're in this really frustrating place with his feet. Like, they have grown out. Like, he's not flat-footed now. He is a little flat-footed on his front still. His backs are fine, but they're nothing like what they were. But we just still got this annoying breakage going on all the time, and it's just constant. Like, it just never seems to stop. It kind of gets to a point where it's like, woohoo, his feet look amazing. And then we find another flipping cavity or another bit of manky white line, and then more breaks off and it's back to square one again. It's just, I don't know, it's really becoming tedious now. It is becoming, like, I'm getting to the point in my head where I'm like, are we ever actually going to resolve this, or is this just going to be it forever? Like, I feel like it's probably going to be it forever. I feel like this is going to be a constant battle. But... we'll win it one way or another, won't we, Blue? We will fix your feet. I don't know how, but we will. Been very good, aren't you, darling? It has just dawned on me as well that this is the first time I've sat on a horse since my back's been playing up. And yeah, I'm not quite sure how my back is going to do if he starts rodeoing. Did not consider that before getting on him. That was a dumb move, but hey-ho, we're here now, we're committed. Good boy. my God, this horse is such a dude. Blue, you're such a dude. Seriously, can you just stop being lame now so we can actually do cool stuff together? You're awesome, buddy. He's just like, I don't know what it is, but he's just got it. Like, there's something about him that is just awesome. Just, I don't know what it is. Like, what is it? What is it that he's got? It's just something. You're just an awesome dude, aren't you? I don't have a decent enough vocabulary to express what I'm trying to say right now, but you know what I'm getting at. Good boy, Blue. Good boy, Blue. Well done. Are you a good boy? Yeah? Good boy. Well done, Bubba. Right. Oh, my leg. Oh, my back. Oh, God. Oh, good job. Hang on. Let me get my fingers out the way. Thank you. Good job, Bubby. Well done, mate. Let's get this off and then you can have some more sweeties. Hang on. You've put that Nelly to shame with your manners, haven't you? Eh? You stood still when I got off, didn't you? I mean, you did fidget when I mounted, but... God. Hang on. You're much less of a pain in the ass today, weren't you? Oh, good boy. Well done. All right, Nelly, now? Do you want a sweetie? Yeah? Blue, don't start an argument. There you go. Good boy. Well done, Bubbaloo. Good lad. Right, so I'll quick look at your trotters. Tea, mind out the way, please, thank you. Yeah, they could do with a wash, really, couldn't we? We could do with getting some hippie scrub on you. Yeah. Got some muck stuck on them. I don't really want to get them wet when I'm planning on rasping them, though, so what I probably ought to do is just give them a tidy up with the rasp, see if I can knock some of that off with the brush, and then maybe we have a hippie scrub tomorrow. Yeah? Yeah, okay.